get it. So I called your mom Reba. What is the big deal? Why did you have to get so mad? I mean, sure, it's not the greatest name in the world, but... I mean, it's better than, say, Mabel or Floyd.
Floyd? Floyd's a man's name, honey.
Oh, yeah? Tell that to my Aunt Floyd. Hey, maybe I could use her middle name.
It's Nell.
Nell? Nell.
Yeah.
Nellie. Old Neller.
What? We were trying to have a private conversation.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out something important here, Kira, if you don't mind.
Thanks. The answer's once. You only have to lather, rinse, and repeat once.
Why do you always have to cause trouble?
I know, I'm sorry. It's a real character flaw.
Yes, it is. And I wish you told me that 3 bottles of shampoo ago.
I guess I'm just a little upset about, Barbara Jean finding Mom and Dad in bed together. What?
No way.
That's what Barbara Jean says.
Kira, do not kid about this, okay? Don't try and get us to overreact so you make us look stupid.
Honey, Kira does not have that power over us. Only we can make ourselves look stupid.
Mom, hey, you're back.
Yeah, how's, Mr. H? H as in Mr. Hot.
So, what happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Come on.
Hey, Ma. So, you were over talking to Barbara Jean. How is she?
How is she? Mm-hmm. How is she? She's married to Brock. Figure it out.
We were just wondering, Nell.
What did you call me?
I know, it's not working for me either.
Did you need something?
Mom, Kira told us about you and Dad.
All right. Stop it, both of you. That did not happen. And I can't believe you would think anything could happen.
Why not? It's Dad going through his whole midlife crisis part 2. Between him wanting to be a pro golfer and going to therapy and hanging around you all the time, Mom, things have gotten a little weird around here lately.
Well, that doesn't mean anything's going on between us.
Good.
Right. What?
Yeah. You and Dad getting back together will be horrible. In fact, I think it's the worst thing that could possibly happen.
I'm neutral.
Look, Mom, I did want you guys to get back together originally, but once you got over it, you were so much happier. And now there's Barbara Jean, who I've actually grown to like.
Again, I'm neutral.
Mom, you may think this is just about you and Dad, but it's not, okay? It would change things for all of us. I don't want everything to fall apart again. We may be from a broken home, but at least it is still intact. Where are you going?
To clear things up with your father.
Man, she cannot stay away from Mr. Hot.
Hey, Brock, we need to talk.
Actually, I'm a little busy being selfish and causing chaos.
Okay, fine, I deserve that.
Yeah, no kidding. I was trying to tell you something important today.
Well, maybe I'm not ready to hear something important. Maybe I'm not ready to hear you say that your marriage was a mistake or that you still have feelings for me.
I didn't say that.
I said I don't want to hear it. Look, I've got a nice life going, Brock. Everything used to be crazy, one fiasco after the other, and I don't want to go back to that. You're going through a lot right now. You're what my grandma used to call a little tasty in the head.
I've been diagnosed as depressed, you know.
Oh, well, just because you're depressed don't mean you can't have a sense of humor.
Are you done?
All right. All I'm saying is, before you go blurting out anything else, just remember that Barbara Jean loves you with all her heart. There's no accounting for taste, but she does.
Yeah, well, I love her too, Reba. I'm going through something. But don't worry, when Barbara Jean gets back, we'll sit down, we'll have a nice long talk.
Good. Now, I'm sure in a day or two, everything will be the same between you and her. Lucky for you, the simple are forgiving. Hey, Jake, what you doing?
Playing a video game and watching TV. I'm multitasking.
Well, look, since you're here, let me ask you something. Do you think things have been a little messed up around here lately?
It's not my fault. Van did it.
Did what?
Made a big mess in my room and didn't clean it up. Stupid Van.
But that's it? Nothing with Barbara Jean and your dad?
You mean Mr. Hot?
Go clean your room.
Hey, Reba.
Hey,
I just came over to let you know I'm at peace.
good. What's that like?
I feel like I just walked through a portal and left all my cares and concerns on the other side.
We'll be sure and pick them up on your way out. I don't want a lot of cares and concerns in my front yard.
Oh, you.
Yeah. Well, you're really in a good mood. I guess you talked to Brock.
Oh, not yet.
I think you should.
Oh, I don't need to.
I think you might.
I'm kicking him out.
Oh, you.
I'm serious.
I know, I'm just laughing at my life. So you're really going to kick Brock out?
Oh, yeah. Bye-bye, Blondie.
I hate to sound judgmental, but you know that's crazy.
No, Reba. Spending last summer learning Portuguese because it was going to be the universal language of the future was crazy. Trying to train bees to eat hamburger out of my hand was crazy. Kicking Brock out is a smart move. Un movimiento esperto.
Barbara Jean, I don't get it. This doesn't sound like something you'd do.
I know. Reba, I had a revelation. I was driving around, lonely and feeling sorry for myself, when I went by this church, and it hit me. I wasn't alone in this world.
I know, you're not.
So I asked myself, WWRD, what would Reba do?
Oh, no, Barbara Jean. No. That's a bad question.
Reba, no, it's not. You're the woman Brock respects most in this world, next to Jennifer Garner of Alias.
No, but Barbara Jean, I would not kick Brock out. And if I were in your position, I would march right over there, apologize, and make up to my husband.
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Maybe.
Reba, you would kick Brock out until he gets his head on straight, and then maybe, just maybe, you take them back.
Yeah, but I've got anger issues.
Look, Reba, I love my husband and I don't want to lose him. But I'm not going to settle for he might want me. I'm not going to take whatever he decides to give me. I deserve better than that.
Yeah, you do, Barbara Jean.
Thank you. See? I do know you. I'm in your head. You know what you're going to do next, don't you?
Ask you to leave so I can go lie down?
Nope. You're going to give me a hug.
No.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
It was then they realized that neither one of them needed a man.
You guys, guess what? I'm kicking Brock out.
Barbara Jean?
Well, they're going to find out eventually.
Yeah, but they should know before Brock does.
See? I knew you'd say that.
She's not really kicking him out, is she?
I don't know.
She could. I mean, you know how the old saying goes. If you love something, set it free. Or cripple it so it can't get away. Knock, knock. Hey, Kira, you doing the dishes?
Hey, man, you're bothering me.
No, it's just you're doing a chore. Never thought of you as the type that helps.
So, you doing this whole cleaning uppy thingy because all the tension around here?
Nah, I just want to soak in this detergent so my hands will be youthful again.
Oh, Kira. Sweet, sweet, vulnerable Kira. Clean dishes won't keep Daddy at home.
What is wrong with you? Specific to this moment.
Are you saying there's no tension around here? Barbara Jean didn't just come back here and kick Dad out?
What?
Yeah, she was just over at Reba Nell's. She was screaming and throwing stuff, swearing she was going to set him free or cripple him.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it was pretty dramatic.
Well, I haven't seen Barbara Jean in a couple hours. Do you think that's a good sign?
I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe she just needed some time to think about it. She'll come back here when she feels better and Dad will never have to find out.
Find out what?
Dad!
Van, Cheyenne, so what happened? Did she do it?
Did she do what? Something is obviously going on, but they won't tell me what it is.
Brock, I don't think I should be the one to tell you.
Because it's big, man. It is big.
Reba, if it's big and it involves who I think it might, a little advance warning might help me to prepare.
Oh, boy.
Reba, please?
Okay, fine, I'll tell you. But one of these days, I'm going to get remarried. I'm going to stick you in these situations.
Okay.
Reba?
Barbara Jean came over earlier and she said she's going to ask you to leave.
What?
Yeah.
Why would she say that? That doesn't sound like her. That sounds like you.
I know it! I can't help it. She's in my head.
All right, let's just hold on a second here. I mean, did you ever stop and think that maybe she was just trying to impress you? Maybe this is just the kick in the pants that we need to start addressing our issues.
There you go.
Yeah, Barbara Jean just needs to know that I still want to work on our marriage. Everything else will take care of itself from there.
Dad, Barbara Jean's at home. She says she wants to see you.
She does? Oh. Well, that's great. You know what? This silliness has gone on long enough.
Did y'all get all that?
Yep. And you know what? think Dad's right. He's gonna go over there and talk to her, and everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to be married to Mr. H? Oh, yeah. My bad.
Well?
It was great. Yeah. Yeah, we sat down, had a long heart-to-heart, and then she kicked me out.
Well, you're a strong man. You'll get through this. You did with me. I'm sorry. You okay?
Well, I will be.
Come on in. I'll get a couple of beers.
Thanks, Reba.
They're for me. You can't drink. You're gonna have to drive to a cheap motel.
I still don't know why I married either one of them.
Hi, this is Tom Welling. Catch the season premiere of Smallville Wednesday on the WB.
Hurry up. Hurry up.
Honey, why are you in such a rush?
We gotta get her breakfast and get out of here. Your mom spent an entire evening with Barbara Jean. She's gonna be in a foul mood.
Honey, why couldn't you have waited 30 seconds to eat?
Why can't you cook?
Good morning, Cheyenne. Good morning, Van.
What was that?
You seem like you're in a cheerful mood.
Oh, I had a great time with Barbara Jean last night. That is one funny gal.
Oh, Grandma's still drunk.
Oh, and you know that two-girl theory, Barbara Jean? It really does work. And she's like a guy magnet. I mean, it's just like taking a giant puppy in there, those big eyes of hers. Plus, when you do this, she looks every time.
What are you looking for?
I know it's silly, but I had a bunch of napkins with telephone numbers written on them. Thought I'd put them in my purse. Okay, Kira, you're on.
Mom, look what Barbara Jean made you.
Reba's cocktail napkin scrapbook. Look at this. These are all the guys that want Reba bad. I've organized them by hunkosity, but there's an index in the back that's alphabetical.
Barbara Jean, I can't believe you did all this.
Yeah, well, the alphabetizing wasn't all her.
Here's that neurologist number.
Dr. Bob, oh, he was cute.
Yeah, and quite a hiney.
Oh, not as good as Joe the fireman's.
Oh no, they've discovered boys. Hey, I know him.
Hey, Van, can I borrow $10? I want to take a cab to school.
Can't you see I'm fixing my fish?
Fine, but I'll have to tell Mom how you got me in trouble at school.
Oh, like I could do that. I'm not even in your school.
Remember that stuff you told me? You know, the talk.
What talk?
Van gave me the talk, and I told everybody else.
Van gave you the talk?
Well, I told him in confidence. Our next talk is a little something called keeping your mouth shut.
Jake, go to school. Van and I need to discuss this.
Fine, but what are you going to say that Van hasn't already told me?
Really? Are you crazy? Van, you can't do stuff like that. That is for a parent to do.
Well, I feel sorry for him. He doesn't have a dad.
He does have a dad.
I keep forgetting.
Honey, you have to tell Mom exactly what you told Jake, everything.
Why would I do that? She'll kill me.
Van, it's the responsible thing to do. What if someone gave Elizabeth the talk?
I'm not going to do it.
I am serious. I'm going to be so mad.
Not afraid of you. Afraid of your mother.
I have never had so much fun trolling for men.
Barbara Jean, we weren't trolling. They were jumping in the boat. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Reba, you and I make a great team. Hey, we should have team jerseys made up. We could call ourselves the two girls, and guys would come over and say, what does that mean, the two girls? And I'd say, I'm not telling. And then they'd say, what's your name, Sugar? And I'd say, I'm Barbara Jean, and this is Reba. And then we would meet every eligible man in town, and then everybody would know us, and we'd have a huge reputation.
That sounds great, but no shirts and no reputation.
Reba, if we go into a bar without shirts, we're going to have a reputation.
Hey, Reba, have you seen Barbara Jean? So where were you last night?
You know, I saw. Yeah, doing something.
Doing what? I thought we had plans.
What is with all the questions, Brock? This is like CSI Miami.
Barbara Jean, we were...
I can't hear you. Oh, Detective Forensic David Caruso.
What was that all about?
Barbara Jean was supposed to meet me for marriage counseling last night. Instead, she was out bar hopping.
How'd you know that?
Oh, this golf buddy of mine is one of the bartenders over at the Blue Lounge. Yeah, he said she was cruising with some slutty friend.
Well, maybe your bartender friend should stop criticizing his customers and learn how to make a pink squirrel. And I'm sure the woman was perfectly lovely.
Well, who cares about her? She's probably just some old tramp. No, the point is, Barbara Jean skipped our counseling session, which I find really selfish and inconsiderate. I mean, I'm sitting there paying some guy $100 an hour to feel like a fool. You have no idea what that's like.
Oh, well, not to nitpick, but actually I do. Right when we were separated, there were lots of times that you didn't show up for our counseling.
Well, that's different. I didn't go then because ours was all about you blaming me for every little thing.
Brock, I spent hours with that therapist trying to save our marriage, but you were off with Barbara Jean. Well, guess what? Now I'm off with Barbara Jean. What do you think about that?
You were out with Barbara Jean?
Yes! I'm the slutty friend. Surprise! Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go put on my war paint. Because Barbara Jean and I are going to go out manhunting. Oh. Can I get a woo-woo? Well, Jake's asleep, and I'm going out. Cheyenne, does this outfit make me look slutty?
No, of course not. You look really nice.
Thank you.
This is age. Va 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 boom.
I'm changing.
Van, did you tell Mom yet?
Tell me what?
Don't do it, Cheyenne.
Van told Jake the facts of life.
Betrayal!
He did what?
He gave Jake the talk about the facts of life, but he didn't want to tell you. But I thought it was my duty as a responsible adult.
Well, this is a surprise.
Go after her, Mom. She's scared of you.
Well, Van, all I can say is thank you. What?
What?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was really easy telling my little girls about it, but I think a boy should hear it from a man.
excuse me for a minute. You know, I can't take all the credit. 2 dogs across the street brought up the subject.
I can't believe you're glad he did this.
It was the responsible thing to do, Cheyenne.
How did he take it?
Oh, he loved it. He was laughing. We were high-fiving. It was awesome.
You kept it age appropriate, right?
Absolutely. Nothing graphic or anything. I just explained that I was like, wrestling with his buddies, but with girls. And then once you've done it, it's all you ever want to talk about.
But man, he's a kid. You were supposed to keep it technical and boring. Wrestling makes it sound fun.
No, don't worry. I didn't make it sound fun. I don't even think of it like that.
Excuse me?
Oh, I mean, it's fun with you, honey, just not with other people.
What other people?
Other people do it, Cheyenne. Just take a look around the mall.
Okay, why don't you just tell me what you said to him?
Why? I did it right. All right, look, if it'll make you feel better, I'll talk to him again and tell him it's no fun. In fact, I'll tell him it's a lot of pressure and a lot of work, and sometimes I'd just rather read.
We'll talk about this later. Endlessly.
I don't want you to talk to him. I just need to determine if I need to talk to him.
It's no big deal, Mrs. H. We started with the dogs, then I segued from them to the birds and the bees. But not for long, because to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know anything about how the birds and the bees do it. Except if they're doing it when they're flying, it's probably dangerous. It's why you probably see birds smashing into windows all the time.
Yeah, thank you. I've just determined that I do need to talk to him.
Hey, he's your kid.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, Mrs. H. By the way, I told him I kind of invented it. So.
I rate that guy a 5. Now he's an 8. Why are you writing your phone number on all those napkins? Trying to beat the rush?
Yeah, because after a couple of Jell-O shots, my name looks like Robo. Ooh, they're cute.
Yeah.
Make the puppy eyes.
Come on, Reba. They're not looking at my eyes.
Make the puppy eyes.
Oh, all right.
Hey, I know you. We work in the same medical building. I'm Paul. I'm the surgeon on the 3rd floor.
Oh, well, that's my mistake, because I've been getting all my surgery up on the 2nd floor.
You guys like Jell-O shots? Huh?
Sure, yeah.
We'll be right back then.
Thanks.
Reba, we should do this every Thursday night.
Yeah, but then we'd only be getting the Thursday night crop. There's a whole week's worth of men to be harvested out here.
Yeah, but I need something to do on Thursdays. That's my marriage counseling night with Brock. Ugh, he just makes it miserable for me.
Yeah, I've been there. I bet he's all, hey, don't blame me. I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm Brock. I'm Mr. Perfect.
No, he's more like, we need to talk about our feelings. We need to work on this thing together.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. He's become really earnest. And not the funny Ernest that went to camp.
But you know, that don't sound like the Brock that I know. That sounds like somebody who's trying.
Yeah, trying my nerves. Good one, Barbara Jean.
You know, Barbara Jean, this could be the Jell-O talking, but don't you think you're being a little hard on him?
Hard on him? Reba, this is hard on me. I mean, one day he decides he's not happy with his life. Try not to take that personally.
Yeah, but it sounds like he's not stopping there. It sounds like he's trying to do something about it. I think the counseling will help.
Well, maybe I don't want to help. Maybe I want him to know what it feels like to be left twisting in the wind.
Are you doing this to punish him?
That? And cutting tiny little holes into all of his socks.
All right, here we go, ladies.
You know what? We just quit drinking.
What?
Yeah, you heard me. This woman is married, and her husband is emotionally unstable. Now, shoot.
Reba, what did you do that for?
Look, Barbara Jean, nobody blames you for being hurt. But when you got married, you made a commitment. Now here you are out having a good time, avoiding all the issues, instead of giving it your all and trying to save your relationship.
Reba, this is my marriage. And maybe I don't want to fix it.
Okay, but that's a decision you need to make somewhere where they're not serving booze that jiggles. Now let's go.
Fine. But I'm still cutting holes in his socks.
Actually, I'm single. Have a good day, honey. Hey, how's about we keep those dogs in the backyard?
You know what's funny? You never see cats doing that.
What you need, Brock?
Well, I wanted to apologize for being such a jerk.
Which time?
The most recent one. Barbara Jean called this morning and she said that you talked to her about therapy. That means a lot to me.
Has Barbara Jean agreed to go with you?
She's not sure. She'll think about it. Man, I hope she does.
You really are trying, aren't you?
Harder than anything in my life. Just wish I didn't have to do it alone.
Know how that feels. You know, Brock, when we were going through our separation, I thought I'd hate you for the rest of my life. But now that you're going through it, I feel bad for you. And I'm sorry. I really am.
I'm sorry too, Reba.
Thanks. Okay, that's enough of that.
Yeah, that was, well, all I can say is my shrink is going to have a field day with this.
What do you mean?
You know, the feelings you have for me.
I don't have feelings for you, Brock. I said I know what you're going through. That's called empathy.
Come on, Reba, it's nothing to be ashamed of. You felt it.
Felt what?
You know, a spark.
A spark? Of all the egotistical... I show you one moment of kindness, and you have the gall.
Whoa, I'm detecting a lot of anger here, Reba.
You think?
You know, excessive anger always covers hidden feelings.
Oh, well, that may very well be. But I'm not hiding my feelings. Watch. I need a Jell-O shot.
Hey, Reba. Put down the spatula. Let's talk.
You're not Barbara Jean.
She's outside. She's not going to come in here until she's sure you're not going to hurt her.
It'll be worse if I have to chase her.
Barbara Jean, it's okay.
If you're saying that against your will, cough twice.
Honey, just come on in here.
The neighbors saw me come in. They better see me come out.
Here's the deal. My kids always have Thanksgiving dinner with me, and since I don't think I should be the bad guy, you get to go in there and tell them the deal's off. Go on, have fun.
Reba, don't you try and bully her.
I'm not trying, I am. You need to explain to the children that you got your days mixed up.
I don't want to.
Bullies don't care what you want. Go on, get in there.
Stop that.
Hey, guys. Barbara Jean has some really sad news she wants to tell you. Come on, Barbara Jean, tell them. Yes, I know it's painful, Brock. Maybe you should tell them.
Well, you see, kids, I've always been attracted to angry women.
I'm not angry. The thing is, Reba wants me to tell you you can't come over for Thanksgiving, even though I really want you there.
Barbara Jean?
Well, I'm not going to give up that easily. I didn't kill that bird for nothing. Mom?
Hey, don't look at me. That's not what she said in the kitchen. Good Lord, Barbara Jean, get your story straight.
Can we talk to you in the kitchen for a second?
Sure. I'm sure we'll be able to work out something, you know. Look, just for the record, I never laid a finger on it.
Mrs. H, we know you're upset, but listen and pay attention here. Cheyenne, you talk.
Okay, look, Mom, we have spent every Thanksgiving with you, and this is really important to Barbara Jean.
It's important to me, too. Honey, as the years go by, you kids are going to be going your separate ways, which means I have a limited number of holidays left. I just want to keep my family with me as long as I possibly can.
Oh my gosh.
We didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, we just thought you were being comically petty.
Well, I'm not. And it would mean a lot to me if you guys would hold on to our tradition a little longer and have Thanksgiving over here.
But we already promised Barbara Jean. Hey, can we invite Dad and Barbara Jean and Henry over here?
Oh, I would, but family tradition dictates no.
Come on, Mom, please.
Well, clearly, we kids have gotten you into another scrape. But it just seems like the only solution, Mrs. H.
Think about it. The second word in Thanksgiving is giving. So give us dinner with them.
Thanks.
Hard to argue with that, whatever that was. But it's obvious that this is very important to you.
Yeah.
So fine.
Yeah.
I'll invite you.
Oh, Mom, thank you. Thank you. Dad, Barbara Jean, Mom has something to ask you.
I understand if you don't want to, but if you guys do want to do this, you could come over for Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Reba? Oh my, you really want all of us to come over here and eat with you?
Sure.
That is so lovely. But I'm gonna have to say no.
What?
Yeah, I can't this year, but really, super thanks.
Oh, wait a second. You don't say no to me, I say no to you.
Well, if anyone is going anywhere, you're coming over to my house for Thanksgiving.
Wow.
You don't invite me, I invite you.
Oh, you are so invited.
No, you are.
And not.
Ladies, Thanksgiving is not about where you eat. It's about what you eat and how much of it.
Yes, and you guys are gonna have to work this out because we want to have Thanksgiving with everyone that we love.
Yeah, and if you can't work it out and be happy, then you know what? We're gonna have pizza for Thanksgiving.
We'll do it because Van likes pizza and I got coupons.
And that will be the tradition Elizabeth remembers. Pepperoni and sausage on a tear-stained crust. You guys need to work it out, okay? Now, if you excuse me, I'd made myself hungry.
Okay.
I say we do the pizza thing and go our separate ways.
We have 9 people. My table's bigger. We should have it over here.
No way. You were mean to me.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Okay, all right, guys, whoa. Look, we can do this, all right? We're the adults, and I, for one, want to set an example for the kids.
An example? What, Van's gonna knock up Barbara Jean?
Okay. What I was going to say was, Reba has a point, okay? She has the bigger kitchen and more room. It just makes sense to do the dinner here.
Fine. But if we're gonna have it over here, I get to cook.
Well,
You? Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. You're not. You're going to be out in the yard shucking the corn.
No. No, I don't think so. I think I'll cook the turkey.
The turkey? Oh, no. The turkey's the headliner. If Thanksgiving was a concert, the turkey would be Cher.
Okay, so you want to have it at your house, and you want Cher?
That's right. I got turkey, babe.
Well, I can't talk to her.
All right, Reba, look. Barbara Jean agreed to do it over here. I think you should let her do the cooking.
But I want to cook, and I want to have it over here, and I want her in the yard shucking.
I cook, or we don't come.
Oh, please, Reba. Do it for our children. Remember the sweet ones who are blackmailing us?
Fine. But if she puts her hand up the turkey and does that puppet show, the deal's off. The kids love that.
Hey! Reba, wow, would you calm down? You know, Thanksgiving is a time when you sit back, relax. Oh, son of a pickle for a fumble! Man, I got $5 on this game.
Y'all smell anything?
Sorry.
I meant from the kitchen. We should be smelling something by now. Thanksgiving is all about timing. I mean, she should be preparing the vegetables, the turkey should be in the oven, and right about now, I'd be bringing in
Artichoke dip.
artichoke dip.
Mm-hmm.
The tradition is French onion dip. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, darling. Hate to be the one to hurt your feelings, but you're dealing with a pretty fussy crowd here.
Oh, Barbara Jean, this dip is delicious. And I usually don't like the dip.
Oh, well, I give thanks for that, Van. Now make sure y'all save room for my twice-baked potatoes.
Twice baked. Why don't you bake them right the first time?
Hey, you guys, do you think this is enough leaves for our centerpiece? I really want it to be as good as last year.
Oh, that's going to be hard, because last year it was really good.
I know. Are those yard clippings?
No, this is our traditional Thanksgiving centerpiece.
Right. Leaves are dirty. That's why God put them in trees.
Those aren't just leaves. There's an old Doritos bag in there, too.
Well, this year, our place settings will each have their own centerpiece. Your own individual gourd embossed with your name.
I'd like to emboss her gourd. Barbara Jean, we need to talk. What are you listening to?
Oh, Thanksgiving music. K-Tribe.
K-Tribe?
All Navajo, all the time.
Hey, we were listening to that.
Barbara Jean, I need something to do. I'm going crazy in there.
Well, you could get a ladder and get off my back.
Oh, I put some ginger in the yams.
Oh, no, I put brown sugar in the yams. Makes them sweeter.
Then the yams will taste the same as the carrots.
Oh, no, we better call the food police.
I'm just saying, we want a variety of flavors.
Reba, I know what I'm doing.
Fine. But I'm taking the ginger with me.
Reba, with all due respect, I'm this close to putting your gourd on the kitty table. Drop it. Give it. Now run them back into the living room so I can get back to work. Okay? There you go. Get a little hip-hopey. Okay, yeah.
All right, guys, help me out here. Is this really Thanksgiving? I mean, because with the gourds and the artichoke dip and the dip doing the cooking, it doesn't feel like it.
The football.
Okay. It's Thanksgiving to us, all right? Us on the couch, football on TV.
Your team losing?
I'm gonna pound you.
Yeah, sure feels like that way to y'all because it's your tradition. Mine's in the kitchen, but I'm not allowed there. I can't be in here. No place to be.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of those few years when my mother made Thanksgiving dinner. You remember that?
Grammy Lizzie's just about drive you out of the house.
Oh, that's when I came up with our traditional football game. Anything to get away from those smells.
I'm sorry, guys. I think it's the dip.
The traditional football game. Guys, when was the last time we played that?
Oh, my first year in the family. Remember? You and I beat Mr. H and your mom here.
Was I on the winning team?
You were 2. You were the football.
The only reason you guys beat us was because Reba dropped the winning pass in the end zone.
I didn't drop it. You threw it high. Hey, we'd love to have a little rematch.
Oh, is that a challenge?
Not for us,
Well,
it's
let's
not.
go.
Oh, well, bring it.
Hey, guys, I'm a professional football player now. This wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, but Cheyenne's on your team.
Oh, yeah. I call Jake.
Loser has to eat a bug.
Good, I'll pick you a nice fat one, buddy.
I get to sing the national anthem. Time to write your names on your gourds, everybody. Where's everybody?
Yes! Victory is ours! Give me some of that.
Oh, man. Hey, Van, when you get back to Denver, be sure to tell your football buddies that your mother-in-law whooped your butt.
Oh, come here, give me some of that.
You let us live here, I let you win.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the help, Cheyenne.
You threw the ball right at me.
I'm supposed to.
You two, don't fight.
Oh, let go. It finally feels like Thanksgiving. Let's eat.
Wait. What? This is my favorite part of Thanksgiving. When we open that door and we smell the turkey cooking, so on the count of 3, I want everybody to inhale. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I drooled a little.
Boy, it smells like dinner's gonna be ready real soon, you guys.
Jake, wash your hands first.
Oh, man.
So, Van, you too.
Oh, man.
Barbara Jean, we're back. Barbara Jean. I left. Don't try and find me. Barbara Jean. P.S. Don't worry, I'm at my house. Barbara Jean, what are you doing?
Having a carrotini. We're out of olives.
Get your butt back over at the house. There's a lot of Thanksgiving traditions I'm giving up, but I don't want to give up eating.
Where'd y'all go?
Well, we went to play football. My team won. The other team had to eat a bug. Van gagged a little.
But nobody asked me to come.
You were cooking.
But nobody thought to ask me to come.
Well, I thought about it. Then I decided not to. Feel better?
Reba, if it had been you, there's no way that everybody would just leave without asking you to come. I mean, if we do something without you, all anyone talks about is how you're not there. You're this really powerful presence hanging over everything. You're like Patrick Swayze in Ghost.
What's your point?
You're always the center of the family. And today I just wanted to be the center of the family. That's why I didn't invite you in the first place.
Barbara Jean, do you know why I'm the center of the family? They're my family. Just like when Brock's mom comes into town, she's the center of the family. May she choke on her drambuie. All right, let me put it to you this way. Right now, in our little world, I'm the turkey and you're the gravy. But maybe someday, when Henry gets a little older, maybe he has a little brother or sister, you'll be the turkey.
Well, where will you be then?
God willing, far, far away. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this blessing we're about to receive. Thank you so much for taking care of our family and keeping them healthy and safe. You've been so sweet to us this year. Thank you for the wonderful food that we're about to eat and for this wonderful turkey. And also for the gravy. Amen.
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 Let's dig in.
Okay, who's hungry? Okay, good. All right, who wants white meat?
I want a turkey leg.
White meat's coming. Yeah, looks beautiful. Okay, good. A little bit more. Go ahead. Good job. All right, Jake, what have we learned so far?
Always tighten to the right, and it's not swearing if you use different words. Granny in hot pants.
What are you guys doing now?
Man's work, little missy.
Man's work, huh? Batman is on.
Okay. I'm not just hanging out. I have a reason for being here this time. I am fixing the sink.
It's not broken.
It is now.
Brock?
Okay. It's just that the condo's so quiet. I mean, strange as it sounds, after the chaos of a big family, I miss the noise and the mess.
And somebody doing your laundry?
What? How did those get in there?
Look, Brock, we're divorced. Legally, your clothes can't be tumbling around with my clothes anymore. Just need to find someplace else to hang out.
Hi, Reba.
Hey,
Hi, Brock. I didn't know you were over here.
Actually, I'm just leaving. I'll see you in couples therapy later, okay?
Okay.
whoa, what about my sink?
Reba, I can't be hanging out here all day.
So, Barbara Jean, how's the therapy going with you and Brock?
Good. Yeah, good. Our therapist has a bold approach. The first issue we're tackling is our scariest one.
Yeah, what's that?
You.
Me?
Problemo numero uno.
What? You're blaming all your problems on me in therapy?
No, but our therapist is. Yeah. Oh, he's very good. And you know what? He'd like to speak with you. He thinks it might be a good idea to get your perspective on things.
Oh, no, I'm not getting involved in this. When you said I do, I said I don't have to anymore.
Dr. Baker said you'd hide behind humor.
You know what? I'm getting sick and tired of his snap judgments.
Oh, they're not snap judgments. We talk about you all the time. So far, we've determined that you're controlling and manipulative. Oh, and did you know he guessed you had red hair before we told him? You know, the only thing I think he might be wrong about is he says that since your divorce, you haven't moved on.
I haven't moved on.
Yeah, since your divorce. You're spinning your wheels, if you will.
You know what? I changed my mind. There is nothing I'd like more than to go have a little chit-chat with Dr. Loopy.
Dr. Baker says name-calling is the refuge of a weak argument.
Yeah, he just said that because he's a bonehead.
Oh, thank you so much for babysitting Kira. How's it going?
It's an exercise in humiliation. Here's making Elizabeth and me watch The Wiggles. I'm 9.
Keep complaining. I have Barney tapes.
Why can't I just hang out down here and wait for Van?
Because Van and I have had a long, lonely week without each other, and we need time to talk. You guys, there's a pretty good chance that when he sees me, he's gonna cry. And I don't want Elizabeth seeing Daddy acting like Mommy.
Van's gonna cry? He's such a girl.
And yet all he wants to do is play with my makeup.
Oh, am I finally home? Am I here?
Yes! Honey, you're home. Oh, was it horrible?
Oh, you have no idea, Cheyenne. When I got to Denver, I was so stressed out. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, honey.
No, I mean, I literally didn't know where to go. Nobody from the team met me at the airport.
Let it out. Let it out.
So I finally took a cab to the apartment they got for me.
Baby, don't talk about it if it's too painful.
It rocks! It's like the coolest place I've ever lived. Big screen TV, top-of-the-line stereo. Oh, and a phone in the bathroom. I've ordered a pizza from the tub.
Well, at least you have a nice place to be lonely in.
Oh, who has time to be lonely? Some of the guys from the team, who are awesome, by the way, live on the same floor.
They'd be way awesomer, man, if they had met you at the airport.
No, they didn't meet me at the airport because they were setting up a party for me. And oh, man, that was a party. Did you know a keg of beer can bounce like 20 feet when you drop it off the balcony? Yeah. My buddy Weasel says it's because the air is thin.
You have a friend named Weasel?
Oh, yeah, he is the coolest. He can put a ping pong paddle in his mouth. He's gonna teach me.
Well, I'm sorry that you had to leave your awesome apartment and your awesome friends who could put ping pong paddles in their mouth to come home.
Oh, what's the matter?
Oh, gee, I don't know, Van. I mean, if everything's so great for you at Denver, I hate to rain on your parade by standing here all dressed up with a box of tissues waiting for you to cry.
Wait a minute, Shane, come back. If you want me to cry, I'll tell you what the keg of beer landed on. It landed on Weasel.
Great work, you two. Now remember, you don't expect a broken arm to heal overnight. Neither will a broken relationship.
Yes, but if you do have a broken arm, you don't blame it on the ex-wife. Unless she actually did break your arm. I was just guessing.
You must be the heckler I ordered for the waiting room.
No, I'm Reba Hart, Brock's ex-wife.
Red hair, clenched fists, I should have known.
Barbara Jean said you wanted to talk to me?
Yeah, great. Have a seat. Brock and Barbara Jean will be here in about 15 minutes.
I'll be gone by then. Look, you shouldn't be talking about me in their therapy. They have scarier issues than me. I mean, they have a Star Wars bedspread. Start with that.
You're right, and that's why I asked you to come down here, so you could tell me how to do it right. And thank you, Reba. You've made me a better doctor.
Ha, ha, ha. Are you going to talk about this seriously?
No. In fact, I am not going to talk about how to conduct their therapy at all.
Okay, then. If you're not going to talk, then you're going to listen. Because as a divorced woman, I might know something about marriage that they didn't teach you in Harvard and Yale. Number one, nobody likes a show-off.
And number two?
Number two, I have moved on since my divorce. Matter of fact, I have moved so far past on that I'm lapping it for the second time.
And you're seeing somebody.
None of your beeswax. Just hurry up and get Brock back with Barbara Jean. I'm tired of him making my breakfast and fixing my sink that isn't even broken. I want him out of my house and out of my life. Ah!
Whoa, Reba. What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
Well, he's my therapist.
Okay, then, get out of my way.
Yeah, wait. Now, Brock, you never told me you were spending so much time at your ex-wife's house.
Yeah.
Because I knew you'd look at me like that. Stop it.
All right, I'll turn my look to Reba. Reba, what's going on?
Yeah, Reba. What's going on?
All right, then. Sometimes I hear voices. Horrible, horrible voices.
Reba, for crying out loud.
That's one of them. Did you hear that?
Dogs must be dizzy all the time. Go ahead, Kira. Ask me another Denver question.
Can I take off the hat?
You want your $20? Come on, keep them coming.
So, what's better in Denver, the water or the air?
Oh, the air. No, the water. Oh, and the soil. So clean you could eat off it.
Now can I take off the hat?
You know, Kira, everyone in Denver wears them.
They do not.
Yes, but they used to back in the day. So anyway, the air, the water, the sun, it all sucks. Denver's horrible. Why don't you take these hats and go outside and frighten the squirrels? So are you still mad about something that I don't understand?
Let me clarify. Mom and Dad said you'd be all miserable in Denver, and that made me happy. But it turns out you're happy in Denver, and that made me sad. You get it?
I think so. You want me to be miserable?
Yes! Van! I'm your wife, okay? It is important to me that you are miserable. At least when you are not with me.
Well, that's kind of weird, Cheyenne. We need to learn to be happy without each other. I mean, what if you died? Wouldn't you want me to be happy?
No.
Well, if I were about to die, my very last thought would be that I would want you to be happy. Right after, why doesn't anybody know the Heimlich? Because that's the way I'm going to go, Cheyenne. There's just some food too good to chew.
You know what? Forget it, Van. You're right. You don't understand.
Did I tell you about the old guy on the plane?
What old guy?
The guy sitting next to me. He slept most of the flight, but then woke up after the movie and started talking to me.
What'd you talk to him about, Van? How you could put a ping pong paddle in your mouth?
Cheyenne, think. You can't bring a ping pong paddle on a plane these days. No, we talked about love.
Love?
Yeah, love. He was one of those wise old guys. Really old, like 40. Been married for 20 years.
Oh, that is a long time.
Yeah, 20 years ago, I was like 0. So anyway, I guess he's away a lot with his job and everything, and I asked him if it was tough for him being married.
You asked him that? And what did he say?
He said this: immature love is wanting the other person to be happy only when they're with you. Mature love is wanting the other person to be happy, period.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Well, maybe not for an old guy, maybe not for someone who's been married for 20 years.
Well, Van, we are not old, okay? And we haven't been married for 20 years.
I know, but we will be someday. And then we'll have to say this kind of hoo-ha to Elizabeth. Because you know it's true.
I missed you. I missed you so much.
I missed you too.
Hey, I thought you were going to bring me a present.
Oh, I did. Yeah, these will work on any airliner. Oh, and I got your mom the cutest little bag of peanuts. Can't hear me, can you?
No.
Doesn't work that way. Yeah.
So even though I wasn't the one who broke my mother's favorite rod and reel, my daddy made me stand in the corner for 2 hours as punishment, which I guess is why I have a problem with authority. This is fascinating!
Oh, yeah. Now, about your current relationship with Brock.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not through talking about my daddy yet.
You see why we got divorced? She never wanted to talk about our relationship.
That was you moron.
Well, I want to talk about it now.
We don't have a relationship now.
And yet here you are. Yet why are you here?
Well, if I yelled at you on the phone, you could hang up.
So you're here because of our relationship?
Well, you gotta admit, it needs work. You know, if you spent less time joking around and more time on getting people back together, I wouldn't have to come home and find my husband fixing my sink.
You mean your ex-husband?
Okay. Ha ha ha. Point for you. You're the therapist. You know what I meant.
Still, for someone who's moved so far past on, that's a strange slip.
Not so strange when he's practically living at my house.
Well, you had to be with the kids.
They're not the only ones living there.
Well, I didn't know it was such a big deal.
How could you not know? Do you think I like setting an extra place at the dinner table? Or dropping everything because you guys need a fourth for Pictionary? Or I have to sit there and watch your victory dance because your team won because I got stuck with Jake?
Hey, sorry. I thought we were getting along pretty well.
We were.
Then what's the problem?
That's the problem.
Go on.
I don't want to get along that well. Not after you told me you made a mistake after you left me.
You told me that door was closed.
Well, there shouldn't even be a door. There should be a brick wall with a big old fence around it. Whatever it takes to keep you out of my living room so I don't have to think about how it was when we were together and it was so good.
Oh.
But there is a door. And it'll never be truly closed until you and Barbara Jean get back together.
Reba, I hate to tell you this, but open or close, if there's a door, it's going to be there whether Barbara Jean is in the picture or not.
You know what? I just want to get out of here.
One last question. Do you two still love each other?
Knock, knock, Doc. Oh, sorry I'm so late. Oh, Reba, good, you're still here. Let's gang up on Brock.
That's the other voice.
Reba. If you want, you can call me anytime.
No, I'm finished here. Just get those two back together. Oh, and if I owe you anything for this, just bill them. Morning, Van.
Morning.
Hello, Van.
Barbara Jean. Morning, Kira.
So, now you're my brother-in-law and my new daddy?
Mrs. H, I can explain what happened. I had a few beers and I made a mistake. I am really, really sorry.
Yeah, that's what they usually say to me in the morning. It's okay, Van. You went a little wild with your teammates, but you did the responsible thing. You didn't drive drunk. That shows good judgment.
Interesting. The first time he shows good judgment, he's drunk.
It's okay, Van. It's my fault I have the body of a 20-year-old.
Can we not talk about your body? And can we not tell anyone else about this, please?
Oops.
Did you tell Cheyenne?
I'm sorry, Van, but a story like this one has a tendency to be told.
Oh, yeah. Hello, love of my life.
Hello, tramp.
Watch out, that's my man you're talking about.
Cheyenne, I can explain. My buddies took me out. We kind of got crazy. But I didn't drive, right? Doesn't that show good judgment?
Where was your good judgment when you tried to sleep with my mom?
What are you saying, I'm ugly?
I made a little mistake. I went into the wrong room. It's not like I went into the wrong house.
Oh, Lord. It could have been me.
There's a reason not to drink.
I don't see why you had to go out with your stupid buddies anyway.
That's Scully. He's taking me to the stadium for some media stuff I have to do.
The peas stay here.
Oh, and my stupid buddies are proud of me. They think what I've accomplished is a big deal. That's why I went.
my gosh. Van's right. That's exactly it. I always tell him how great the money is, but I don't think I ever tell him how proud I am of him.
I don't know that any of us do. You know, sometimes it's like he's seen as the family goofball. I can't imagine what that feels like.
Why don't we throw Van a surprise party of our own this afternoon?
I think it's a great idea. And you know what, Mom? We should get him something.
Whatever we get him, let's hide it in Mom's room.
We should get him satellite for the TV. He's always wanted that.
I'll call the satellite company.
I'll bake a cake.
I'll write a speech. I'll stand around and make sarcastic comments.
Kira, it's a surprise party. Surprise all of us by being pleasant.
Pass. Oh, but I'll call Dad.
No! I mean, I will. Okay.
I thought you two weren't talking.
Just because we're not talking doesn't mean I can't talk to him.
So it hadn't gotten any better, huh?
Nope. They're worse. Something's got to change. So, you and Van, huh?
Okay, my speech is almost finished, but I'm not sure if I should begin with a joke.
Not necessary. I'm sure the grammar will provide plenty of laughs.
It's a speech, Kira. It doesn't have grammar. Is the guy from the satellite company here yet?
No, the girl called and said he'd be here between 9 and 2. And since it's almost 4, I'm starting to understand why she giggled.
I finished the cake.
Oh, congratulations, Van, on your new football contract. We are all very proud of you.
Satellite!
Oh. Where have you been? You were supposed to be here by 2.
I'm sorry, I started a fire at the last house.
Well, it's too late now. The person we're throwing the party for should be here any minute.
Ma'am, if I don't do this today, you're going to go to the end of my list.
Well, how long's your list?
I don't have a list.
Okay, fine, but hurry up.
Boy, your mom sure is a grouch.
I know.
Okay. All right, is everything ready? Now remember, when Van gets here, everyone's gonna yell surprise, and then I'm gonna make my speech.
Surprise!
Reba! What is Brock doing here?
What are you talking about? You were supposed to invite him.
I did. I dropped his invitation in the mail on the way over here.
I invited him.
Is this a problem?
No, come on in. Van will be here any minute.
Barbara Jean,
Brock?
how's the house?
Just fine. How's the condo?
Fine. Henry here?
Yes, he's watching a video with Elizabeth upstairs.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Okay.
Surprise! Am I the only one excited about this party?
Van's getting out of his car.
Okay, all right, everybody, come on. Here we go. Nice and loud. This is the one.
Congratulations.
What's going on?
Oh, a little celebration. Not the one you asked for last night, but a good one.
Van, I am so proud of you. And with all the weird stuff that's happened to us in our lives, sometimes it's hard for me to just relax and realize that life is good, but it is good. And a big part of the reason that it's good is because of you and all that you've accomplished. You are my hero.
That was a beautiful speech. Honey, now you say something, Van.
Come on, say something.
I've been traded to Denver!
Surprise!
You've been traded to Denver?
Yeah, I just found out.
Wait, some guy from Denver is gonna come live with us? Is that the guy from Denver?
No, Jake. Man, why did they trade you?
Because I'm good.
You're good, so they got rid of you?
No, I'm good, so Denver really wanted me. They're giving up 2 players to get me.
2 guys are coming here?
Easy, buddy. Stop. Nobody's coming here.
I can move in if it make things easier for you.
You'd make it easier on me if you just pipe down and hook up that satellite.
We're getting a dish? Oh, sweet. I get to watch Telemundo.
And when I wanted to trade Kira, everybody said no.
Man, we can't move to Denver. I've got school and Mom and Elizabeth's got all her friends. We can't move to Denver.
No, it's okay. I figured it out. I moved to Colorado and finished the season. I fly back on the off days.
You figured it out? How could you have figured it out, Van, if you hadn't even talked to me first? This affects me, too.
Easy there, buddy.
I don't think he meant he figured it out. I think he meant he started to think about how you and he could figure it out together.
No, I figured it out. And I did it before I talked to you because, sometimes you react like this.
React like what?
Easy there, buddy.
Getting all mad and negative.
And they're off.
Okay, why don't we just take a little breather here?
All right.
Not you.
Okay.
I'm all mad and negative?
I think. No, I don't.
Is that what you think, Van? That I'm all mad and negative because I don't think we should tear our family apart for some stupid football game?
Oh, and there it is. You just said it. You're not proud of me. You only want to have this party because you like cake.
Don't be mad at her. Everybody likes cake.
Well, sorry, Cheyenne, for trying to figure out a plan to make this all work.
Oh, well, not to be all mad and negative, Van, but your plan doesn't work. Tell him you can't go.
I'm under contract. I have to go.
I forbid it.
Well, I unforbid it.
Everybody stop before this gets out of hand.
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Okay, which one you want?
I'll take Van.
I'll take Cheyenne.
Oh, Reba, maybe you should take Van. After all, you slept with him.
And it's a good story, too.
Wow. Why would you guys even want to watch TV?
She won't talk. She's still mad.
Yeah, Van's sprinting down the street. I mean, I could have caught him, but not in these shoes.
One heck of a surprise party.
Wait a minute. I smell smoke.
It's okay. I'm making toast.
Man, this is a tough one for them to figure out, especially when they run away and won't talk to each other.
Yeah, well, they're kids. They think they know everything.
I don't know if he should go or not, but all I'm saying is I would understand if he did.
I don't think he should go.
You don't? Why?
Because I think it'd be stupid if he left his family and moved across the country.
Honey, Denver is not across the country.
I think it'd be stupid if he left his family and moved across town.
Oh.
Kira, what's going on with your father and me is between us.
What are you, crazy? It's not just about you. It's my concern too, and Henry's. And I'll tell you something else. Maybe the reason the kids run away and don't talk is that's what we do in this family. We run away. We don't talk. And nothing gets fixed.
But I hadn't done anything, right?
I'm so sick and tired of being the only grown-up around this place. Ice cream.
Yeah, well, I think I'll go give the only grown-up money for her rainbow pop.
She's quite a kid.
Yeah, she is quite a kid.
Sounds like she really wants us to talk.
Yes, it does. Do you?
Well, what do you think about us?
I don't know, Barbara Jean. It's like there is no us anymore. I mean, all this separation has done is separate us. You're living at the house, I'm over at the condo. We don't talk, we don't work on anything.
And nothing gets fixed.
Right.
Maybe talking is the first step.
Maybe. I mean, that'd be great.
Is that the ice cream truck?
I hope you didn't come out here to tell me I was wrong because I wasn't wrong.
I came out here to tell you missed the ice cream truck.
Oh, man. This is turning into a bad day.
Actually, I came out here to tell you that I know that this is a really tough thing that you and Cheyenne are having to deal with.
It's a really great thing.
That you and Cheyenne have to deal with.
She just, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like she just doesn't get it. Just because they call football a game doesn't mean it's a game.
Well, if they call it a job, nobody would watch.
I love football, and I'm really getting good, Mrs. H. I mean, doesn't she realize this is the most exciting thing to ever happen to me?
Sure she does. But at the same time, it's probably the scariest thing that's ever happened to her.
Hey, I'm the one who has to go to a whole new team and prove myself. What's scary about it for her?
Van, how many days have you two spent apart since you started dating in high school?
I don't know, not many, I guess. She did go to that cheerleading camp once, but that doesn't count because I snuck out of my house and drove up there. She met me at midnight down by the lake. Not many, I guess.
So you being gone a lot is probably very scary to her.
No, I know that. I do. It's just my career. Do you know who owns a team in Denver? John Elway. A guy in the Hall of Fame wants me to be on his football team.
That's fantastic, Van.
I know, it should be. You know what's the hardest part of this whole growing up thing?
Nothing. When you got the body of a 20-year-old.
Can we not talk about your body? No, the hardest part is that I'm like living in two different worlds. I got my football world where everybody respects me, and then I got my home world where everybody doesn't.
Everybody respects you around here, Van.
Not really. But she should. That little speech she made about me being her hero, well, it's a nice thing to say in a speech, but we don't live in a speech. We live in Houston.
Look, you're not the only couple in the world that's gone through this. Everybody has to balance their job and their families, but you have to figure it out together.
Yeah, well, how do you do that?
A very smart lady once said, if you run away and you don't talk, nothing gets fixed.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing that very smart lady was you.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Well, maybe you should tell that to Cheyenne.
I did.
I waited for you to come upstairs.
Yeah, well, I waited for you to come down here.
Oh.
Yeah. Now that we know where each other was. Listen, Cheyenne, I know this is a little scary for you.
Yeah, it is, Van.
Well, I don't want you to be scared.
Well, fine. But, Van, you were talking about going away.
No, I'm talking about going away for a little while because in the long run, this is the best thing for us. You want to know a secret? I'm scared too.
Van, you are not afraid of anything. Except spiders.
That was a huge man-eating spider. But yeah, I'm scared about this. I mean, one of the greatest players in football history traded to get me on his football team because he thinks I can help it. What if I don't? What if he's wrong? See, this is the part where you tell me that, I can do it, that I shouldn't be scared.
I don't want you to go, Van. I need you to. Okay, I need you here with me.
I'm sorry, Cheyenne.